Welcome! Today we're pleased to share with you some of the key considerations you will want to address when using content marketing and social media as part of your strategy to develop franchise sales. Significant purchases generally begin with an online research process. In order to be found by prospective franchisees and to keep their interest once your brand is found, you must have a favorable online presence. Using social media and content marketing is a great way to increase brand awareness and maintain an active online presence. In order to encourage inbound inquiries about your franchise opportunity, you want to create this favorable online presence with content that supports a franchise candidate's journey. What I mean by that is that you need to anticipate the information they will want and need about your franchise and make it readily available online. Knowing where to be with the content will take some strategic planning and even some trial and error to determine your hottest opportunities. For placing this kind of content on the web, think in terms of your own blog and business-focused platforms like LinkedIn, SlideShare, and Google Plus as primary posting options. Today we're going to talk about how to accomplish each of these things for your brand with a focus on franchise sales. Consistent publishing to social and content channels is the best way to increase brand awareness and your online presence for organic growth. Everything you publish can be indexed by search engines that will ultimately be how you're found by interested candidates. Mapping out your buyer's process is about really looking at some real-world examples of your best 2 to 3 franchisees. What were the steps they took in finding your opportunity and ultimately choosing to become part of the organization? Obviously, if you're a new franchisor, you may need to assume some of this information. Either way, writing down the actual steps will begin to outline the types of content you need to focus on creating first. I can tell you right now that if you as a franchisor believe that the only processes you need are to direct a candidate to fill out an application form, then get them to provide you financial information and attend a discovery day, you're missing many opportunities to use content to cast a wider net and engage prospective franchisees researching brands online. In the process of documenting the buyer's process, you should be able to make a list of common questions candidates are asking your sales team. If you don't feel like you have enough information, call your best franchisees and ask them about the process they went through to ultimately join your brand. You will learn a lot from these types of interviews within your own organization. Creating a content plan that ensures you will publish answers to every question you've ever been asked and posting this content to blogs and business-focused social sites is a best first step as an organic way to increase franchise candidate leads. Create buyer personas by answering questions like these about your prospects. A buyer persona is not a demographic-centric analysis. It's more about what motivates a buyer to action. Let's look at some examples. What life circumstances trigger this buyer's desire to be in business? What results is this buyer looking for after purchase? What attitudes or concerns might prevent this buyer from taking action? What alternatives does this buyer evaluate as options to purchasing your franchise? Will anyone else impact their buying decision? What resources will they trust to guide their purchase decision? As you develop content specific to franchise development, be sure to include information that educates prospective candidates not only about what your franchise opportunity is, but also plan to publish content about the internal culture of the brand as well as anything unique or different about your franchise opportunity. If you're creating content that will polarize a candidate's opinion about your opportunity, you will find that you're fielding questions from a better qualified candidate. Your content focus should be about setting their expectations so the discovery process is a great experience from start to finish once they've already pre-qualified themselves. Of course, in addition to publishing content specifically for franchise candidates, you should be including a franchise opportunities available byline in all other social and content marketing you're doing for the brand direct to consumers. The first question, addressing life circumstances, is often a springboard for identifying and developing multiple buyer persona profiles for every brand we work with. For example, were your best franchisees recently laid off, hating their job, former business owners wanting to re-enter self-employment? Or maybe your brand has identified that recruiting people on their second, third, or fourth careers, as well as new graduates that are being funded by their parents to go into business, are both great opportunities. Obviously, you will need different content to appeal to all of these very different audiences. Each that you identify will need their own content plan. In trying to determine what each buyer persona is looking for after purchase, think beyond the obvious. When I buy a drill, for example, I'm not really wanting a drill. I want the hole in the wall that's my ultimate result. So looking at franchise candidates, we want to identify what is their short-term goals versus their long-term goals, and paint a picture for them as prospects with your content about what they can reasonably expect and allow them to pre-qualify themselves to be a part of your organization. What resources will they trust? Often other franchisees are at the top of the list. Short videos of franchise owners explaining why they chose to join your organization are a great tool for franchise sales development. All platforms you post content to should have a cohesive brand message. These are examples of a Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn header branded to be easily recognizable as belonging to Snap Fitness and to the same campaign period. Brand integrity is protected and messaging gets through to viewers when they see consistent messaging across multiple platforms and mediums. This type of online presence is reassuring to prospective franchisees that your digital marketing is on track. Developing assets specifically for the purpose of franchise development can be used many places in your digital footprint. In these examples for the UPS store, Tasty and Snap Fitness, we see samples from LinkedIn, a Twitter channel dedicated to franchise development, and a Facebook page specifically to promote a franchise opportunity. The more consistent, relevant content you are posting and having indexed by Google, the more your author ranking will improve and search results will begin to feature your content more regularly related to the key topics you write about. For an endless supply of topics, your sales team and franchisees are a great resource for content ideas. You can also promote both your brand and partners by featuring vendors or suppliers with specialty features and emphasizing why your brand is a best choice for consumers and potential business owners. Cadence 9 offers a creating content white paper download from the front page of our website that lists many content type of ideas that you can work into your content plan to help establish your brand as a subject matter expert in your field. Regular blog posting, at least once a week, may be the single most powerful tool for brand awareness and lead generation. We've recently seen the addition of a blog triple the average time on site for new visitors to one of our client sites. Blog content is the absolute best way to get your expertise seen on the web. Posting at least once a week is important, 2 to 3 times a week even better. Franchise development content can be mixed in with a corporate blog for the brand as a whole. Just make a category for franchise candidates. Having various authors is a great tool for increasing your Google rankings and the likelihood of your content to appear in organic search results. Once your blog is posted, be sure to write teasers to be published to social networks, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, etc., directing interested viewers back to your blog and ultimately to your website. Feeds on the website will also be indexed for new content and improve your SEO and search rankings. As you work into a position of needing to be able to manage your social media and content marketing efforts at scale, you will find that integrating a technology will become a necessity. Cadence 9 has a proprietary software that is specifically designed to suit the needs of franchise business. Plan, publish, engage, and measure in a single solution. Marketing teams and franchise sales teams can use a single system and even allow franchisee and outside agency participation. If you're doing things right, technology will become a necessity and Cadence 9 should be your first call. Doing more publishing, engaging, and monitoring in less time is what C9 Prime facilitates. With our planning tools, complete team and group workflow processes can be accommodated in C9 Prime. When your editorial calendar is complete, convert your plan into actionable tasks and manage content creation and publishing easily by due dates and publish dates. At-a-glance calendar views detailing all tasks and scheduled publishing activity make it very easy to drill down to content items planned for each day. All task and broadcast publishing list views are available for print and export to Excel as well. This is extremely helpful when managing content planning for hundreds of locations. One of C9 Prime's strengths is the ability to publish content to large quantities of channels in a single step through what we call channel groups. These channel groups can be created to facilitate content publishing across variable platforms too, meaning a combination of WordPress, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, for example. The ability to preset publishing dates and times in C9 Prime means you can organize your social media and content marketing well in advance. Creating very manageable deadlines, workflows, and final checks and balances for your marketing team and external agencies results in better content controls and quality for your brand. C9 Prime provides cross-platform visibility into comments made on your published content. A singular login to be able to view and respond to comments is a huge time saver for marketing managers that are currently logging into multiple platforms. The ability to preset publishing dates and times in C9 Prime means you can organize your social media and content marketing well in advance. Creating very manageable deadlines, workflows, and final checks and balances for your marketing teams and external agencies results in better content controls and quality for your brand. C9 Prime provides cross-platform visibility into comments made on your published content. A singular login to be able to view and respond to comments is a huge time saver for marketing managers that are currently logging into multiple platforms. C9 Prime will aggregate information about users who are commenting on your content. You will see metrics related to every comment that users make in a single view. This information makes it easy to identify your most active brand advocates and allows you to reach out directly to encourage more positive interaction. Constantly be measuring. You'll learn more about what to measure using C9 Prime reporting. You get ongoing analysis of content performance by content category and campaigns, channel performance and engagement, and much more. You can even compare platform against platform content performance to determine where your time and resources should be spent for future publishing. You can teach franchisees what to measure, even providing logins restricted to view their own reporting. Review metrics on a regular basis for all locations as a whole organization from one central control system. And adjust your activities based on data. Thank you for spending this time with us today. We trust you've learned a thing or two about how to use social media and content marketing for franchise sales development. We invite you to start a conversation today with Cadence 9 to learn more about our C9 Prime technology if you have a need for technology to help you publish more for less effort. We look forward to speaking with you.